I think the city needs an Office of Innovation that spans all the silos that we have from a bureaucratic standpoint, looking at all the systems, the technology, the processes that comprise the city, and looking at innovative ways to create transparency for the public to start helping and solving those problems. Because it's not one group that can solve the myriad inefficiencies that we have in government. We really need to create that transparency so that the public is more involved, not only from an efficiency standpoint, but also accountability, so that they understand where the biggest challenges are. My office has focused on a lot of work that I'm really proud of. We've focused on sharing data with the public through our Data SF effort. We've also created standardization nationally and internationally through Open 3-in-1 API. It's a read-write API that has enabled our technology community to create a wealth of applications and services at no cost to government. Again, creating this platform for innovation for our community. I think where we're going next is looking at some of the more traditional inefficiencies that we have in government. So, for example, many of us have completed forms, and we're always shocked by the fact that you have to print that out, you have to handwrite in the answers, you have to mail the response back, or you have to fax it, walk it in. And that's obviously very inefficient for the public, and that's an economic cost. And there's inefficiencies in government taking that information back in. You have to transcribe it, accuracy issues, and we're looking to solve that problem by recognizing that everyone has PDFs. So what happens if you actually made those PDFs intelligent? So we've got a project called Smart PDF, where we're allowing the public to fill in the information online, hit submit, and getting all that information given to our city staff. And so they now have this information electronically. They can do what they need to it. If they're still in paper processes, they can print it. If they're more technologically advanced, they can use an API or copy and paste even from an Excel spreadsheet. So we have the data in Excel, they can copy it to wherever they need to. Now, it's not going to transform government in one day, but it's really looking at government at the surface level, at the channels that we have, and making all those channels much more efficient. It also gives us insight into what are our most common services, and focusing on those common services to make the complete value chain much, much more efficient. That's one really important project that I'm happy to be working on. It's open source. We're working with other cities, and we hope that every city that interacts with their people is able to use this. Another project that I'm going to give an example around it's called Improve SF, and it's recognizing that, again, the best ideas are in our community, and they're also the best ones that can identify the biggest challenges. So we're going to go through an ideation platform to come up with these ideas to the best solutions, and the community is going to select the best solutions through technology, through things like using gaming theory to select the best ideas. And I think the real innovation is going to come in when we allow people to actually take those ideas and implement them. Now, government is not going to take those ideas. What we're going to do is partner with people in our community to fund those ideas through microgrants and through concepts like crowdfunding and having people volunteer their time to these projects. And it's really a bottoms-up type approach to saying, hey, our community has wisdom, let's tap into that wisdom and empower our community to solve the greatest challenges that they see. So I'm really excited about that project as well. And I think it's just another example that we can make change. We really have to believe in that, and we're entrusted with the public's we really need to make that change happen. So it's imperative for us, and we're looking forward to that challenge and working with other cities and other governments on making that happen.